guys, my name's Ronnie, and today we're working with command blocks. This project was made because one of my moderators wants to make villages in my server, and he wants to spawn villagers and mobs there for players to fight against. So I figured let's help him out. Like, comment, subscribe, and join my Discord. Let's show you what's happening here. So when I come into range, it spawns entities. An invoker, a pillager, and a vindicator, right? And that's testing when the player is there. But if I were to test for 2 armor stands, indicating that those would be players, we would have 6 spawn. Now for 3 armor stands, we'll have 3, 6, and 9 spawn. And for 4 armor stands, we have 12. Now this is adjustable. You can have more for level 1, more for level 3, more for level 2, more for level 4, or for 4 players. These armor stands are just signifying players. So I go back to this one right here. This is finding add all players. It's going to find just me because I'm the only one here. First command block is testing for all players within a range of 25. So test for add a r equals 25. Now this is going to give you an output. See how it found me? It's going to give me an output of 1. Just this one right here. We take the one looking for 2 armor stands, it'll put 2. This one will put 3. Again, that's because he found 3 armor stands. This one will find 4. Okay. Now the comparator will put out a signal strength the same as the amount that they found. The next step is fairly simple. Depending on the output of the comparator from our original command block, it will trigger off these next ones. So we're going to put, for 1 player, a repeater here, and then we can put more repeaters here as far down as the redstone line will go, and it's going to send off these, which will summon a pillager, so your entity, whatever you want to summon, the position, the XYZ position where you want to summon it, the spawning function. When I figure out that, I will show you guys how to do the captain for pillagers, because that's something I want to do. And then the name you want to name it. So subscribe. Like you should. The next one is exactly the same, but instead we're doing Vindicator. And I just broke that, I think. Nope. And this one, we're doing an Invoker. So when I place the one that's searching for just me, it'll spawn all 3. Now if I copy these, and I do the one with 2 armor stands, and I put these over here, they will spawn as well. Alright, kill them, bring them back, 6 will spawn. We can do that the same thing for 3. We just follow the redstone line, 1 of each of these in. And we might as well do it for 4 while we're here. Like this. 3 works, we have 9. 12 works, or 4 works, we have 12. The last 3 command blocks are exactly the same. So we're going to kill at E, type equals item, name equals the name of the item. Now items are weird. A lot of times you have to do the actual names. So you have to do quotes, the spaces, the capitalization. But sometimes you can just do this. If it's one word, you can do it this way. If it's multiple words, you need the quotations. And now these are repeat, needs redstone, and we put the redstone on top. So when there is no signal here, it ignites them all. But when there is a signal, turns them all off, and then it kills them all. And then we are doing this so that there's no item drops. So if we turn these off, right, I think it's gonna act funny. Yeah, it's gonna act funny. But you see, we're getting all these item drops, right? So that was just stopping it from, or killing all the items as you kill the monsters, because you've gone out of range of this. So we've left the 25 range, so it should set this off. So if we put our one that's testing for me, I fly out of the range, kills them, I fly in, it spawns, and it's only experience orbs there. Now I know there is a way to get rid of experience orbs, just haven't researched it, but you can easily just add that to the end of this line. Alright guys, so watching that last clip back, I realized there was a mistake, and instead of re-recording, I decided to show you what I did to fix it, and if you run into a similar problem, you will then know how. So here we go. So the problem was I had this command block right here with the torch on top of it, which was activating this repeating command block. So what we did instead was moved it 2 blocks over with some concrete and just started the redstone line there so that these blocks were never powered by this repeater. I'll run through this one more time just to make sure everyone understood and I didn't miss anything. Also, I'm going to show you a couple ways we can improve this a little more. First is the starting block. So we can add tags that this won't search for. So when we put tag equals exclamation point, that's saying is not staff, so it doesn't have the staff tag. And maybe you want your players to have a peaceful option where they can run around and do their own thing and not worry about it. And we can do equals exclamation point peaceful. Another thing is this should be repeat, always active, and unconditional. Now this will put a signal out to whichever strength it finds. Then we will go to the impulse. There's not much we're going to change over here. Just remember, it's easier if you name them all the same thing. These are impulse, unconditional, needs redstone. That's the same for all of these. One thing we can do is if we add more command blocks. I know we said we could add repeaters, but that's going to be redundant. Just make sure those had things. They did not. So now when we go out of range, the range is 50. It's too big. Out of the range, I'm in the range, and now 5 spawn because we have 5 command blocks there. So you can power a command block off of the side of a command block, it's fine. That was the problem we had over here with these. For these last ones, after a bunch of fixing, I have fixed it, I think, the best of my ability for this video. So what's happening here is we're firing, kill. I would do a radius in case you have other villages you want and other players are at those villages. You don't want to kill all of them. You just want to kill them around this base. Now I would put up walls so that they can't really leave. Now I'm going to work on this and I'll make another video if this is popular enough. Otherwise I won't. And but basically this is just making sure as long as someone's in the radius, they can drop items. If you're not in the radius, every item currently will get destroyed. Right, I can't drop that because this is killing it. So that's just something to look out for. But again, I would do a radius on these so that you're not killing, because this will kill all the emeralds on the server that are near players, right? So just put a radius around where you are. So again, I would put it in walls and do all of that so that it's kind of contained. Well, that is it, guys. Good luck. Have fun.